Hey, good morning. I just got off the phone with a brother of mine, and we do our morning calls. And we were chit-chatting, and he was just telling me about a journey of him and his father being estranged. And one of the reasons for his estrangement is that his father doesn't talk much, and can be passive. And I think this is a story for many, where before we were talking about that, I got to thinking about this nature of a father not stop talking. I also start thinking about when a father's not passive. So what I want to share with you, and I want us to think about, is that begin to analyze where are those places where our father was quiet, or fathers, if you're listening to this video, how I want to charge you and encourage you to not stop talking to your kids, because there's something so important and valuable about a father continuously talking and a father continuously being active and not passive. Because what you determine, like a friend of mine said to me once, he said, father is destiny. And this idea of, let me use a word picture, if a child does not get the opportunity to play in the playground of his father, in other words, digging through the sand and discovering things in his father's life and being able to learn of tactile features and functions of life through his dad, or a better way of just learning from his dad, what could happen, this is son and daughter, I say his, what could happen is that this child may find themselves looking for another father's playground, looking for another place to play in. And the challenge is that that's a dangerous journey, because I think there's only one playground that a child is to play in, and that's their own father. And so, pointing back to my friend's story about his dad and how his dad was quiet, and his relationship with his dad now to this day is estranged, because dad was quiet and he doesn't really know the depth of dad's heart, or dad doesn't speak and dad doesn't share, and dad has all of these justifications as to why he doesn't share certain things. And it could be a common temptation for a lot of men to say, well, he's all right, and mama's taking care of it, it's okay that mama takes care of it. But no, father is important, dad is important. And dads, as well as those that have not received it, it's important for you to have a relationship with your dad, with your father, and dad being active and dad being vocal. So that's one thing I've learned to commit in my house. It's one of the biggest journeys of my life, is that I've got to continue talking to my children. I've got to continue being active with my children. And going through that journey, I'm believing that long term that they're going to look back and say, thank you, Dad, for continuously talking to us and continuously being active. Hope you're well today. Take care.